Good morning. Good morning, everyone,
Good morning.
Good morning.
and happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath po.
First of all, I would like to express my gratitude to Sir Ralph for inviting me um, here this morning to be with these missionaries. So it's also a privilege, at the same time a blessing. Um, Perhaps many of you doesn't know me. I am Rommel Alferes. I I joined 1000 Missionary and I'm part of 38 batch last year 2012. Okay, so my task this morning is to give a short testimony. But before that, let me ask you if my voice is clear.
Very clear.
Hello.
Loud and clear, sir. To the
Okay.
point.
Yes, very
Masood.
clear.
I would like to start this testimony with Bible text found in the book of Isaiah chapter 8. I know that this text is familiar to us missionaries. It says that Isaiah heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?" And Isaiah said, "Here I am. Here am I. Send me." I know that all of us are struggling and having difficult experiences during this pandemic. And also, the reality is this pandemic caused lots of problem, not only in the public, but at the same time in the church. No? Many people and many churches were closed, and until now, um, they were not able to recover. Many brethren and many missionaries were discouraged because of this pandemic. But we praise the Lord, though it happened, because His love, His compassion, still experienced by His constituents and by His people. For me, brethren, for my humble opinion, I think one of the ways where we could revive our relationship to God during this pandemic is to remember how how God great was in the past. So today, allow me to share a short experience on how God called me, on how God blessed me, and until now, how God did His goodness towards me and my experiences. I joined 1000 Missionary at the age of 19 years old. I was so young, innocent, and I have few knowledge with regards to the Bible. But I really praised God because though I have those weaknesses, still God works within me and He used me. I was dispatched and assigned in Romblon in mountainous part of Romblon in Santa Maria. And there I experienced lots of problems. One of those is I was drowned because during that time there was a camping, and I was one of those person who facilitated that camping. And it came to the point that there was a storm. I my my group and some of the facilitators decided that there will be someone or somebody who will cross the island by swimming, because there we have no food, because we stuck in the island for almost 2 days. And me and my co-missionaries, we decided to cross the island. And suddenly one of my missionaries, he's a one of my co-missionaries, he's from US, um, was first drowned because of the big waves that caused by the storm. And when I already arrived in the side of the seashore in the other island, I saw my co-missionary drowning, and he asked for help, but nobody could help him. So I decided to go back to the middle of the sea, though the waves was so big. And when I got there, I hold the hand of my co-missionary, and I thought that some of my um, colleagues there, I thought who was with me, I thought that they will help me. But it came to the point that they are two. I'm not expecting that there are two. I was expected that only one was drowning. But to my surprise, there are only two persons who were drowning. And the when I saved my co-missionary, the other missionary ride and push my back under the water, and all of us drowned at that time. And I thought that three of us will die, but when I was under the water, I I prayed, no, though it is impossible, but I have a short prayer. Lord, save me. And it was a miracle that there was one big wave who pushes us until we reach the other side of the seashore. In short, we were saved. So from that experience, I I I I encountered how God really cares for His people, particularly for missionaries. And after the my missionary journey in 1,000 missionary, I joined the Philippine Army. I thought that my calling was there, but when I was in the Philippine Army, God impresses me not to hold a rifle but to hold the Bible. Then I decided to resign, and I went to CPAC, Central Philippine Adventist College, and I studied theology, and I graduated last 2018 and married with, and after that, after my graduation, I married I was married to my wife, and she's also a 42nd batch 1000 missionary. And after that, I worked as a layman here in Iloilo. And after 4 months, I was promoted to become a district pastor. And a year of experience being a district pastor, I decided to resign and to pursue my calling as a missionary, always a missionary. So today, I am working as a missionary. I'm working in different churches, helping brethren and helping also those co-missionaries who are struggling, and some of them, my batchmates, who are experiencing difficulties in their journey after the missionary experience. I know that this experience um, it is short, but I hope and I pray that though it's simple, you can learn also lessons. Friends, I know that this pandemic caused a lot of problem within the church, and the demand of the work of missionaries, the demand of the leadership of the missionaries is so urgent and is so great. So it is my prayer, it is my desire that in some way we can preserve our common calling as a missionary. Once a missionary, always a missionary. There was a text in the Bible in Matthew chapter 9 verse 37. It says, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few." No? We know that our church has lots of problems. Last week we talked about leadership, and we know that our church also suffering this kind of crisis. Um, Many churches today are dying, and sad to say that many also missionaries are dying in faith. Friends, I know that you can help them, and I know that your presence, your experiences can inspire them. So it is my prayer once again, let us preserve our calling, and let us ask God to disseminate the propelling spirit within us, that we may help them to be revived in some way, that they can also um, uh, come back in the church. So thank you for this opportunity, and once again, happy Sabbath.
Amen.